every great comedian has a stool or a water. So I was nervous to get up here. I've never done stand-up before, but I just figured just follow the greats, you know? Like, don't do anything Michael Richards wouldn't do. Yeah, so I don't know. I have my English degree. I don't know if you guys know that. I saw some of you guys were excited when I mentioned it, but very excited. I know some of you thought that maybe I'd be doing some excerpts from the bell jar today, like have some laughs with Plath, but no, I just got it because it's actually a prerequisite to work at Starbucks now. Really, guys? Yeah, no, I've never worked at Starbucks, but I don't know, working with other people is hard, honestly. Like, I came home from work the other day and I was talking to my boyfriend and I was just like, there's this girl that I work with, she's so superficial, totally self-absorbed, total narcissist, and he was like, babe, don't be so hard on yourself. Sometimes when I get dressed for work though, I end up looking like super waspy. Like the other day I got dressed and I was wearing like a pencil skirt and pearls and a cardigan twin set. And I just suddenly realized that I look like one of those women who sets down a handkerchief on the subway before she sits down and like who purses her lips when she hears rap music. Like the kind of woman who's like definitely low-key a little bit racist. But you know, she, like, nobody really calls her out on it because she always brings orange slices to her kids' soccer games. You know. Yeah, she's the kind of woman who would not deal with disappointment well. Like, I don't even deal with disappointment well. That's the whole reason I cut off all contact with my daughter, honestly. I remember the time that I downloaded Game of War and, like, Kate Upton didn't materialize and have sex with me. Just kind of like, yeah. I can't even mock that, honestly, because I fall for advertising, like, all the time. I have 2 magic bullets at home. I mean, granted, neither one is a food processor, but, no, you know what? Let's not talk about sex toys, because I can already hear, like, all the moms and delegates from the patriarchy out there just, like, wiping a bead of sweat off their face. Yeah, I don't know. I think we all have some things that we like to keep intimate, you know, for that special someone or special someones, depending on how Tiger Woodsy we're feeling tonight. But I'm feeling pretty good tonight, so I'm going to tell you guys something that I usually would reserve till at least, like, date number 3. Sometimes, when I'm alone at night, I still play The Sims. Yes. I don't know if any of you guys remember that game, but yeah, it's the game where you can have like the lifespan of a fruit fly and still accomplish all your hopes and dreams while simultaneously ruining your own actual chances of ever having a job or family. I feel like deleting those pool ladders was like our generation's version of the kid who kills ants for fun. Like, in that it seems harmless at the time, but it probably means you're going to grow up to be a serial killer. I don't know. Yeah, raising kids in The Sims is hard. I am definitely not ready for kids. So to that end, I got an IUD a little while ago. Which was a super fun process. It starts with everybody mixing up acronyms. So first everybody thinks I got like a DUI. And I'm just like, ha, joke's on you, I can't even drive. And then people think that I got like a UTI like installed and I'm telling them about it. No, so the IUD is, for those of you who like believe that the Lord will decide when you should be blessed with a child, the IUD is an intrauterine device, which when I first heard it, I was like, device? That sounds vague, you know? Like, device is like the kind of filler word that my mom would use when she's distracted. So, yeah, I don't know. Like, I was thinking, especially before the internet, could you just get, like, tricked? Like, just get, like, a Sky Dancer shoved up your Polly Pocket? Because, like, you don't know it's a device. Anyway, so the IUD, I had my boyfriend at the time come with me to hold my hand, which is good because the process is essentially like reverse labor. Like they just kind of crank you open and shove this anti-baby inside you. And when it happened, he was like, so, are you okay? And I was like, you know what? He's trying to share my story. He's trying to get my perspective. He wants to share my IUD. So I was like, babe, it's like this. It's like if I took a pair of tweezers and went into your body via your genitals and just give your pancreas a little tug, you know? Just a pinch. And he sort of seemed to get it, but I remember he's more of an active learner, so he seemed to get the picture after that. I've been doing this no-carb diet for a little while, which is the worst. I was telling this girl about it, and she was like, no, but you look so great. Like, wouldn't you say it's the best thing since sliced bread? And I was like, shut up, bitch. You know I can't eat that. Yeah. I don't know. A guy, actually, a while ago, he told me that I should lose some weight, which, fair enough. I had gained a couple pounds. May or may not have been the cast and crutches joining me on the scale, but that shouldn't stop me from like limping out a few 100K on the elliptical or like hobbling up a few flights on the Stairmaster. And like the cast does add a few extra inches of height, so that helps the old BMI. So when I broke my foot, which is what happened, I had to wear an air cast. Which, how many of you guys have had cast before? One. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. I don't really care. So. Anyway, so when I had to wear the cast, I kind of loved it. Like, for one thing, nobody bugs you when you don't go to the gym, and all your guy friends offer to carry your bags. And I get to walk around looking like a transformer, which is always the ideal, always optimal. Yeah, I don't know, it's funny because I usually spend like as much time as possible trying to take up like as little space as possible. Like on the subway, I'm usually like squinched over to one side, like one of those cats whose psychopathic owner raised in a jar. While the guy next to me like pours out his balls. But with the cast on, I'm the guy with the balls. Yeah. Or like when I'm at the mall, I'm usually just like slithering into whatever space I can get. Like I'm in a biathlon where the next competition would be in whispering or something. With the cast on, I just bound down the hall like a 5'5" version of the Terminator. When anyone doesn't move out of the way, I just look them dead in the eye and I just shout, "It's morphin' time." And they usually believe me because I look like a cyborg anyway. Probably my favorite thing though is waiting for the bus. So everybody's lined up, right? And I'm just like leaning against the bus shelter, like smoking in my leather jacket, just kind of smirking in the shadows. And then the bus pulls up, and I limp out, and you can just see it all over their faces because they've waited in the hot, dripping sun to get a decent seat on this thing, and now it's all for naught because of Tiny Tim over here. So I stroll on like a fucking mobster, like I limp on like a reincarnation of Fat Tony if he dressed in J. Crew. And I'm just like, where is my seat? When am I going to get the seat? Why am I not getting the seat now? And so on. Yeah, I don't know. The cast is definitely interesting. When I got the X-ray for my cast, they start off by asking you if you're pregnant, to which I responded, I doubt it. And I guess they were looking for a definitive yes or no. But honestly, that's how I would have answered, like, even, 10 years ago, because of that whole Virgin Mary thing. Like, that really fucked some of us up. Like, I remember being, 12, 13, fresh-faced, never been kissed, and just, my period being late, and just thinking, this is it. It's time to birth the next savior. This is my time. And with that segue, that's all the time that I have for tonight. So thank you very much.